The first one I'm going to be showing you is a sugar jar spell. If you do not know what that is, it's a equivalent to a honey jar spell. Both of these spells are intended to make someone sweet towards you for either love or to help gain favor for something. When we think of a sugar jar spell, most practitioners like to add some sugar in the bottom first, place the person's name on the piece of paper, fold the paper towards us, place the paper inside, and add a little bit more sugar to help cover it up. Okay? Some people like to place one name per jar and seal it. Some people like to put more than one name. Me, myself, that's the way I do it. Each time I make a new friend or something like that, I put their names inside a sugar jar to help maintain that friendship, to make sure we're always nice to each other. Now, even though I do work with sugar jar spells, I'm going to be showing you the way I do it. Now, just because I'm showing you the way I do it doesn't mean my way is the only right way. There are many ways as long as it makes sense, okay? Now, the way I do it, since I'm Catholic and I work with saints, each time my candle comes out nice and clean, okay, I keep them for future use. Now, let's say since Thanksgiving is almost here, it's like 2 days away or something, I'm going to be using this as a sugar jar, okay? Now, I'm going to be working with the Holy Mother. So, and of course, like all moms at home, they want peace at home. They want everyone to get along, okay? So, if you are planning to have friends or family over for Thanksgiving, and you want to make sure the peace is there at home, you can do this. Now, you do not have to work with her. You can work with some other saint or some spirit. It's up to you, okay? So, like I said, this candle I burned and it came out a good clean one, good clean burn. So, it's a lot of positive energy inside here, okay? So this is why I like to use these for future spell use. So just like any jar spell, we are going to add the sugar first in the bottom, just a little bit. Now each friend or family member that's planning on coming over, you're going to get a piece of paper and write their names, okay? In blue ink, okay? White piece of paper in blue ink, okay? You can either write their names 3 times or 9 times. 3 times is for the Son, it's for the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And for manifestation, to make things come into reality, or 9 times if you want more of a controlling effect on the person, okay? So you can write someone's name down 3 times, and then the next person you want, you can write it 9 times. You know, it's up to you. Not each, just because you write one person's name 3 times or 9 times doesn't mean you have to write the rest of them that way, okay? Some it can be 3 times only, some it can be 9 times, okay? So do not overthink it. So, and like I said, a piece of white paper with blue ink, and when you fold the paper towards you, think about the peace and the love and the happiness and the fun that you are all going to have, okay? Place the paper inside the sugar jar you add more sugar, and you do the same thing. You put another piece of paper, you add more sugar, another piece of paper, add more sugar. Okay? Now, since this does not have a lid, you are going to use aluminum foil and make sure the shiny part is sticking up. And the reason we do this is because it has a reflection, just like a mirror. So in case someone tries to toss something or be negative or mean, it's going to reflect back at them and not interfere. Okay? Now, if you do not have something like this, you can get a picture of the saint or spirit somehow, and you can get a regular jar, and you can either tape it on the outside or you can place it inside and then add the sugar and stuff. Okay? So that's one way. Now the second way I'm going to show you, and I'm not trying to promote their brand, this is just for an example, because I save a lot of these for one reason or another, and I know it's not glass, it's plastic, but it's okay. You can use plastic once in a while. It's not going to hurt. Okay? So sugar jars and honey jars are pretty much of the same thing. One is solid, one is liquid. They both are intended to make someone sweet towards you. But this one is going to be based more towards the females, because in my experience, in my family, my sister was always the one that was making the big scene, causing fights and arguments and things like that. This is good to help them be more sweet, more nice. Okay? Now, I personally don't use the syrup inside here. I don't. I mean, unless it's for pancakes and stuff, but when it comes to spells, no. I fill this up with honey or sugar, or I combine both honey and sugar in this. And I put the names of the females only that I know are gonna cause troubles. Okay? So this is the second one. It's just like a sugar jar spell. And since this is shaped like a person, you can work this as a puppet. And if you want to gag your mouth by placing a piece of cloth that covers their mouth, you can do that to make sure to reinforce that they don't say anything mean or bad. And when you cover their mouth, you say, I cover your mouth to make sure you don't say nothing negative or nothing mean or nothing evil. You can say something like that. And once again, you're going to place this in the same room where the family members are going to be at, okay? And it's very simple. These are very simple and easy things to go and do, okay? And that's pretty much it. You have two things you can do to help maintain peace in the family during the holiday seasons, okay? I hope you like this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. Subscribe, share. If you want to ask me a question, go ahead, leave it in the comments. Until then, may God bless you and yours.